Oh, man. Ooh, the ladies came out here already throwing some daggers. I said, ladies, what did you not know about men until you started living with one? One of the texts that we got in here, 877-979-WRMF, says, when I bring home leftovers, I always wait to find that somebody has had it for a midnight snack.
I gotta tell you, that can start a war within a family. There is Chinese food I ate back in 1995, and my brother still brings it up. It was his Chinese food, and it was his leftovers, and it did not go well.
Are men more guilty of this than women? Have you ever had this experience, Virginia?
In my house, it's different. I'm the little squirrel. I'm the raccoon. I'm the one that eats people's leftovers and they go to look for it and it's not there.
I'd be so bummed out if I had like a half a sandwich and it was gone. Or like 3 bites are out of it.
You love leftovers like I love leftovers.
Yes.
Me and you are on the same page, so we couldn't live together. I live with Panda, who doesn't love leftovers as much as I do. So usually if it's in there, I know he's not going to eat it. Okay. So I just eat it. But then every so often he's like, hey, what happened to my sandwich?
Okay.
And I'm like, oops, sorry.
And I'll even buy you your own sandwich. Extra. Just leave my leftovers alone.
We know you're generous with that DoorDash.
I'm just saying. I'll have my meal and I'll buy you your meal so you don't have to steal my meal.
Don't touch his.
Yeah.
Special order, prissy, all kind of special substitution sandwich.
It really is one of the most disappointing things in life to go to the refrigerator thinking you have leftovers.
Yeah, and it's not there.
Yes.
And another thing that ladies are saying they didn't know about men until they started living with one, they don't sit down to eat. They simply just kind of rove around like a raccoon eating out of packets and boxes. Okay. Don't sit down as much as the ladies do to have a meal.
That's funny.
Another one that just texted in said, I didn't realize how much men fart and dig in their nose. Or maybe it's just my disgusting husband. Do you notice that at all, Virginia? Are men a lot more gross and you didn't realize until you saw them in their own cave, just how these bears act?
I don't think Panda is that gross. I think I'm kind of lucky. There's way more Neanderthals out there. And I think guys in the beginning, a lot of guys don't reveal their true self. But then when they get married, they're like, I will just fart away.
Yeah, when the hatred sets in with the marriage, that's when they start to fart.
They just go back to how they were when they were living the bachelor life, farting all up every day.
Let's not act like women don't fart either, okay? This is 2000.
But it's an 8-to-1 ratio.
Your stats are out.
And you are tipping the numbers, Virginia.
You are out of your mind.
8-to-1.
No.
Yeah.
Whatever. You burp and fart the most on the show here.
I had beans last night.
I can't remember the last time I heard a Ralston fart. When's the last time? Have you ever heard me fart?
Yeah, Virginia's firing them off all the time.
She's been burping all morning long, and she thinks I can't hear it to a point. In this new studio, I can hear her burps so much louder than I could in the old studio.
Sorry.
I thought we had a car crash outside, and I realized yesterday Virginia just farted.
I know you didn't.
I know. Yeah, she thought I didn't hear it. I'm like, good Lord, what has that woman been eating? She fired off one. I got to tell you, boy.
I made red beans and rice because that's a very traditional, fun dish to have on Mondays.
Fun for who?
But when I was cooking it on Sunday, I had to taste test it.
Yeah,
Look, we get it. We understand how beans work, dog.
I even brought you some beans. I wanted community. I wanted there to be, if we were farting, we would all be farting together.
I didn't even think about it. My wife called me out. She's like, why do you have a Hello Kitty thermos? She was like, who you been hanging around with? I'm like, oh, that's from Virginia. That's beans and rice. She was so taken aback and weirded out. Like, I was like, no, it's not what it looks like.
Dude, your beans and rice are tearing us apart.
I'm so sorry.
So many ways. Now, this one text that just came in says, yeah, before we moved in together, I had heard my boyfriend fart a little bit now and then, but now we're living together. He farts abnormally, like all the time, and it sounds like he's about ready to crap his pants. I asked him what's going on. He says, well, I kind of always did that, but, when we didn't live together, I just kind of go to a different room and hide off. But, now that we're all kind of living together, I just Kind of just let it go. I'm at home.
I mean, wouldn't you be bummed out if Panda was always farting? Or eventually...
I don't care.
You wouldn't care?
No.
If it was all day long?
It wouldn't bother me. I don't care.
Yeah. How long have you been married?
I mean, I'm living in a glass house over here. I can't throw no stuff.
That's a good point. I shouldn't be asking you that. I should be asking Kevin that question.
Well, look, the guys are kind of pushing back on this. Another text says, I beg to differ with Virginia. My wife farts 10 times more than I do. She is the main farter in our house, and I got 2 boys ages 9 and 4.
Yeah, we got to stop acting like women don't fart. And sometimes lead the league in farts.
And we are talking about in your comfort zone. I think when guys are around each other, they'll fart more for laughter, kinship, whatever, where women don't do that. But when
Bonding farts.
we kind of do. You do. I'm sorry. Just, I don't know. At least with my old friends.
Bubble butt buddies.
It was a good one, man. All right. Good for you.
But do girls do it? When y'all were hanging out there, if you have girl night, is everyone just lighting them off?
No.
See, that's where women don't do that. But I think
No.
when they're left at home with their own comfort, that's when it levels the playing field. Because when it comes to that, I think it's probably about the same. I think men and women fart about equally.
I don't know. I don't agree.
Equal farts.
Okay, well, I'll let the people sound off on that. A couple other things that we're hearing here. Ladies, what did you not know about men until you started living with one? One text says, I realized that men will wear the same quote-unquote favorite shirt until it literally falls apart, no matter how many new ones they own. Do you find that Panda will do that? Go back
Yes.
to the same one. Okay.
He loves his favorite shirts.
What about this? How much truth was in the joke that they can't find anything in the fridge and cupboards? He's always asking me where everything is. Does Panda seem to be lost and disoriented in his own kitchen?
No, he can find stuff. The children are the problem on that one. It'll be right in front of them and they can't find it.
Some other interesting things that the ladies are sounding off on that they didn't know about men until they started living with one. One says, I didn't realize how much men value their alone time.
I value my alone time, so
Or is it that they're just talking too much?
maybe you're annoying.
Yeah, maybe the problem is you and not the guy.
Yeah, right. It could be. That may not be about gender.
You might need to look within if your man can't wait to be away from
If
you.
he's always just staring out the window in a different room.
Maybe-
Yeah.
Switch up your approach if he's always staring.
Ladies talking about what they didn't know about men until they started living with one. Mine has no idea how to put a roll of toilet paper on the holder. It ends up everywhere, but the holder, the floor, the counter. Okay. Interesting.
If it's on the floor and the counter, like, dude,
Yeah.
what the hell is the matter with you?
I guess he just sets it down wherever he
You
feels
better
like
have
putting it.
no arms if
Right.
that's how you're putting it on.
Yeah. Another one says, I didn't realize how much body hair men shed everywhere.
And they don't see it.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all don't see your own body hair that's everywhere.
I'll sometimes tell you, though, and you know what? I'll save it, but tomorrow, just to let you know, the men get their chance. I would make an equal gesture in that. But I think many of these you could throw with equal gestures, not just the farting and body hair thing.
Just the older you get, the grosser you become. We all know this. It's the age-old tale.
This said, I never realized how much men miss the toilet bowl and all the places they will wind up peeing because of it.
Ugh.
That's why, would you rather have a man that sits and pees, or do you think it's better to have him standing because it's more masculine and manly, Virginia?
For cleanliness, yes.
Okay.
Sit and pee is better.
You don't care if he stands. What do you give a crap?
I honestly don't care.
You
don't care.
want
Okay.
it. You want it clean.
I think that I want it clean, and that's what's important. And Panda's not a big splasher, but Rocco is kind of,
Yeah.
learning his hose.
Well,
Yeah.
he'll grow out
So-
of that. He'll grow out of that.
I think it's a direction thing.
And another one here, I never realized how much men always blow their nose in the shower.
Whatever. Women do that too.
Yeah, like I said, tomorrow we'll probably have that on our list. We'll see. Do you ever blow your nose in the shower, Virginia?
I do, yeah.
really?
I think it's a great way to clean out all the orifices.
Really?
You're
Yes.
there.
All of them?
Get that water
Everything.
in
You
'em.
you just push and hope everything comes out, huh? In every direction.
I'm not dropping turds in the shower.
That's what it made it sound like, and it really turned my stomach.
She's just cleaning everything out in that shower.
Every crevice gets some attention.
I have not fallen Virginia into a shower.
Wow, you really blow your nose hard.
Did you blow your nose in the shower, Bird?
Sometimes, if it requires that.
Okay. I guess I'm the odd one. I've put that into normal or nope for this week.
I mean, I would do it where it's not, like not in the wall or
Yeah,
anything.
I'm not leaving a booger on the side of the shower.
Yeah, but I'm like, where did it go? Like, I can't. Did it get on me? And that I'm not a big fan of it.
I sit down a lot when I shower, so just do it right by the drain.
It's easier to cry that way.
You do that too? You turn the lights out, cry in the shower?
No one can see your tears in the shower, Kevin.
Okay, that's a good thing to take home with me.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Especially if you turn on
Okay.
all the lights.
I'll remember that.